Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. I will begin the stream in just a few minutes, so bear with me. Thank you. Just a few more moments and I will be with you. Okay, we are ready to go. Thanks for your patience. Now, this stream I have to preface with a thank you. Now, this game, A Place for the Unwilling, is something I have been very keen to play since I first laid eyes on it. Actually, when it was released a fair time ago. I'm not actually sure when it was released, to be honest with you, but it was several months ago. And the reason I'm playing it right now is because it was very kindly gifted to me by an incredibly kind gesture from Jack Deslip over on Twitter. He very kindly this past weekend asked everybody to name their favourite indie games and what it is they like about them, and then he would choose some people at random in order to purchase said games for. I made my contribution. I stated why it was that I liked this game, and I was one of the very fortunate people that received some funding towards it. So as such, big thank you to Jack Deslip for this one. I will also put his contact details in the description after the video so that anyone who wants to read up about his activities on Twitter can do so. He's very big in the Stadia community and definitely a very good member to have around. So, with that said, let's begin. Okay. Okay. So let's choose that. Right. Name. So I wonder if I can just type. There we go. Oop. Yeah. So Papa Bear is the pronoun. Oh, sorry, Papa Bear is the name. Apologies. The pronoun I go by Mister. And the game will only save at the beginning of each new day, or you can save the game at any moment, and you'll leave the game in doing so. I'm going to go for this option. The reason is I like to always save my progress before I do something significant, as I'm sure many of you also do. So let's do that one. Right, and that is apparently my signature. There we go.
My dear friend, I know you won't believe it after so many years, but I have no alternative. I can only trust you. You'll come to this city, I know you will. You never failed me, and I know you won't fail me now, my dear friend. You will come to this city, and you will understand why I did it. All I own is now yours. My business, my reputation, my contacts. I only ask you for one thing. For you to look after my people. For you to take care of my mother and Juliet. But be careful. This city isn't what it seems. It hides secrets. Terrible secrets. My time is running out, my most dear friend. I know you won't understand why I did it, but believe me, it was my only way out.
Wow, that's a pretty deep introduction right there. Huh? Hello? Huh? Are you there? So, you want to know who's asking you? You want to know where you are? You say nothing. I want to know who's asking me. Who are you? Don't tell me you've forgotten. Ha ha ha. It's Henry Allen, your good friend Henry. Okay, so I take it this chap's name is Henry. We played War of the Oranges together. Do you remember? It's made Aunt Berta so mad. How simple everything was back then. How simple. Well, to be honest, I'd quite like to get the point, so let's go with that option there. So please tell me where I am and what I'm doing here. Hey, this isn't like you. You were never so direct. But people change and forget. My dear friend, we're dreaming. Have you got any questions? Oh, have I got some questions? Okay. You want to know what he wants from you. You want to know more about your supposed friendship. You want to know why you're dreaming together. You don't want to know anything more. You want to wake up. I want to know what he wants from me. To be frank, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'd like to find out. I called you because of the city. The wretched city. It's eating up my Juliet, my beloved Juliet. It will devour us all. I wrote you a letter and asked you to take on my finances, my social position, my business. You accepted. You left it all behind. Oh. You want to know more? You have enough information on this topic. Well, I want to know more. My interest is certainly piqued. I can't get a handle on this mess. Tell me more. More? Excuse me. I guess I can remember it. It hurts, you know. Every time I remember, it makes my tongue turn blue. It's very strange. I hear the horrible crunching of my vertebrae. My legs thrash. Then I go still. Still. I killed myself just after I wrote the letter. I killed myself for Juliet. For the city. Oh, so the letter was from Henry. I mean, I may well have missed that initially. For those of you that didn't, well done. I can't save her, can you? That is my hope. Right, so you ask about the exact motives behind his death. You have enough information on this. Well, I want to know why poor Henry decided to leave us. Forgive me for asking such an intimate question, but why exactly did you kill yourself? Well, Papa Bear is very direct, isn't he? You really want to know? I can't tell you. You have to find the clues. 7 clues, 3 clues, 1 clue. Then we'll discuss it. So, 11 clues? Have you got any questions? You want to know more about your supposed friendship. You want to know more about... Sorry, you want to know why you're dreaming together. You don't want to know anything more. You want to wake up. Let's just wake up. That's enough. I want to wake up. Okay. Let's wake up. But first, we'll listen to one more piece of advice. You'll listen to what he has to say. You're done with all of this and you want to go, I want to listen to what he has to say. Of course, you can never have too much advice. Oh, remember the shadows. Fear them, but make use of them too. Okay, the shadows. Those strangers you pass by on every street, on every square. Those blurry, indifferent faces, which you forget even when they're right in front of you. The shadows are the key. The key. The city. The first city. They are enemies or allies. Remember those who aren't shadows too. The familiar faces, friends or enemies. They are the key to the city, the second city, the hidden city. You ask about that city, you keep silent. Well, I will certainly ask about that city, because what a cryptic way to put it. The hidden city? What are you talking about? Shh, now's not the time for questions. Listen, and try not to forget. Prosper. Only someone influential will be able to discover your secrets. Being important to the city is the only way she'll see you. Oh, so I'm guessing it's Juliet then. It's time to wake up. Remember the shadows, remember the faces. Now wake up. Entry added to the journal. Wow. What an introduction to this game. Okay, this is interesting. What a cool sounding story so far. Okay, so map and fast travel inventory is there. A journal is to track our quest progress, clues and personal notes, and interact, use, inspect, or talk with nearby items and people. But I wonder, can I use mouse and keyboard? If I'm just going to use my controller here. Okay, so this is quite a cool... I really like the view of this. Is one of the reasons, in fact, why I've always liked the look of this game, because of the artwork is just awesome, quite frankly. I think it's all hand-drawn, which is incredible. And also, the perspective is really cool. I do like sort of 3D top-down views on certain things. They look pretty good. So this is definitely one that piqued my interest. And also, I know there's a deep story behind it, and I'm always interested in such things as well. So it looks good for me. Let's see this. So as soon as I look at the bed, I inevitably feel tired. Don't we all, buddy? It's still a little bit too early to hit the sack. I feel like 6 p.m. would be an acceptable time to call it a day. Wow. Meanwhile, there's plenty of things I should be doing. To be honest, 6 p.m. on some days doesn't seem too late at all for me either. I'd like to have some things to fill the drawers with, but that's not the case. Okay, what about the artwork? The more I look at his eyes, the more the brushstrokes get distorted. I barely can make out his facial features at this point. Okay, and this one. The inscription reads, Joseph Mallord William Turner, and a title that I can hardly understand. I wonder if he is some local painter. Okay, so what about this? Sometimes I think I should get rid of the mirror. I feel so small in its immense reflection. Oh, and its immense reflection. Well, I wouldn't think it was that big of a mirror, but fair enough. A good friend of mine used to tell me, home is where you hang your coat and your fears. That's a good advice. The lack of any photographs by my bedside reminds me I have a new life to fill. Okay, and might as well inspect this one too. Every day I put my diary away in this drawer. Its pages are running at an alarming rate. Okay, so he clearly likes to keep a diary and journal, doesn't he? Let's keep going. Wow, there's a lot to explore in here. Thank you to everybody who's joining me so far, by the way. I really do appreciate your company. Feel free to like the video and also subscribe to my channel for more incredible content from myself. All right, let's see what we've got here. So I'm going to let's start from this. These boxes look a bit seem quite intriguing. So my shoes and clothes are stored here. Oh, okay. And what about the top one? It's a good thing I brought warm clothing. There's a fierce wind in this city. Okay. And this parcel here. Most of my clothes are inside these packages. Okay, so he doesn't appear to have... I mean, why is he not... Okay, I suppose this is all a mystery for me. So, yeah, so we've already had that one. That's fine. There's just that one. Fine. And what about these things? No, so let's go to this. I hope the movers haven't misplaced anything. Okay, so I've recently turned up here. That's good. What's behind here? There's like a secret area. No, I think that's just... It's a shame you can't quite see your outline through the wall. That would be quite a nice feature, I think, to have. Okay, let's check this out. The most memorable moments were always spent around the table. Okay. Let's see what this is. The fire of a fine fireplace warms you on the inside as much as on the outside. Oh, there appears to be a note here. What's this? No. Oh, so that's just... Okay. But you can look at all the pictures, interestingly. An old family portrait. The oil paint... The oil paints have yellowed over time and poor conservation. Okay. What about this one? It is a seascape. The sea is choppy and shakes a merchant ship. All right. 10:45 a.m. Okay, so not quite bedtime. My shoes and clothes are stored here. Yep. Oh, my mistake. Okay, got it. And it's a good clothing. Okay, so we've already done that. Fine. Okay, so I don't really think there's much to explore here apart from... Let's look out the window. Oh, fancy that. It seems Dana Allen, Henry's mother, is throwing a party to welcome me to the city. I shall swing by her place from 11:30 a.m. She lives in one of the first manors to the left of my house. Wonderful. Let's go to that party. If I want my new business to prosper, it's crucial for me to get to know as many of the city's merchants as I can. Maybe Harriet Clinton's shop in the Central District is a good place to start. It's right after the bridge. I've written down a few good pieces of advice in my diary, which may be of use until I'm more familiar with the city. I'd better take a look. Oh, okay then. Hang on a second. So I know I've just made the story interesting and then not so much. I want to see what's through this door. Oh, nothing. Okay. Oh, my servants live in the other room. Fine. So, okay. Wow. Yeah, servants. Right, let's go out of this door then. So if I check my inventory, I've got a timepiece. Looks like it's 11:07 a.m. Well, that's interesting. Okay. My documents. Which documents I have? Henry's will. Oh, let's see what Henry's will says. Wow. Let's read the document. I'm interested. So, hereby I, Henry Allen Mason of sound mind, pass down the following goods to the indicated beneficiaries who will have full powers to manage, sell, or use their inheritance. To Papa Bear. Supplier license, with all the suitable expenses and benefits associated to the exercise of the given duty. 3 warehouses to store the necessary goods that will be used when working as a supplier. The ownership of a bank account whose only beneficiary is Papa Bear. The ownership of a bank account dedicated to maintaining the Allen Manor. Management of this account will also be shared with the other 2 beneficiaries of the present will, my progenitor, Dana Allen, and my future widow, Juliet Allen. Oh. The execution of this will and all its conditions will be valid the instant after the signer's death. In case any of the beneficiaries turns down the will of this document, their parts will be divided among the remaining beneficiaries. Signed, Henry Allen. Oh, that's quite tragic. Poor Henry. Okay, then. Right. Okay, so let's carry on, then. Let's have to have a look at the warehouse and see what's in the warehouse. So my notebook's empty because I haven't bought anything yet. I have 350 coins in my wallet. Wow, lucky man. Okay, so these are very cool. I mean, as described, the faceless shadows. This is really quite interesting. I'd love to spend the day talking to you, but I have errands to run. I think it'll probably... Oh, I've been trying to get invited to one of Madame Dana's parties for a good while now, but I can't find a way. Life isn't easy for everyone. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. Okay. So now... we will go upstairs. So, child, you're Henry's friend, right? My parents said he was crazy. Are you crazy too? Oh, wow. Child, you ask very forward questions, don't you? Did you just get to the city? Well, One must be careful. Don't you remember the murders from a couple of years ago? You clearly don't. That famous murderer who killed women and then stole their organs. The case was on every newspaper for months. And that stupid commissioner didn't know what to do. People speculated about the murderer's identity, but nobody caught that bastard. He is looking me up and down. No, you couldn't be. Wait, did he think I'm the murderer? I think he did. Dude. Right, I'm just going to turn the... oh, I can't, can I? Can I go into settings here, perhaps? No, I just wonder if I can turn the volume of the music down, but not to worry. Let's see then. So this is clearly too smoggy. Hold on a moment. I need a map. Sorry, that's the wrong button. Apologies. I think that's so listed. So a grand reception. Yeah. So 11:30. So from 11:30 is when I should go to Dana Allen's house. Advice. I know 5 shops in the city and only traders like me can buy wholesale. They all have the same products available, though prices will vary. I can buy up to 10 shipments every day. These will be sent to my warehouse. I must buy cheap and sell high. I can always ignore business and spend my time somewhere else. Okay. I should walk around and get to know the surroundings of my house. Perhaps it'd be wise to avoid crossing the bridge until I've fully explored this part of the city. Buying the newspaper every day is important to stay up with what's going on. Oh, okay. I need to find the kiosk. Establishing a friendly relationship with the owner wouldn't hurt either. Once I've bought a newspaper, and I should look for a shop called La Lumiere or something close to that. It'd be to meet the local retailers and start building my connections. I think it's on Longinos Street. Sorry, there we are. Okay, so I need to go to a kiosk now. So where is... Oh, there are bottles here. Let's have a look at these bottles. Great, a box full of bottles that then anybody could use to stab me. Okay, so I'm seeing a few sort of grammatical errors here. It's not a big deal, but it just sort of throws you somewhat. But that can always be fixed with a small update, I'm sure. That's not a problem. Where is this kiosk? I'd love to have a map. Perhaps I'm missing a map, I'm not sure. That'd be a really nice little feature to have, so I like to see where I'm going, and I'm terrible with direction and location and all the rest of it. Oh wow, nice. Hello, seagulls. Is there anything around? Oh, so you can see yourself through some of the walls. That's alright, that's a good feature. I'm glad that is there after all. Forgive me, I'm waiting for a friend. Okay then, what about you? What are you doing? Have you been to the club yet? Contacts are highly important in this city. You need to build up more personal ties. Well, allow me to do so. What's this person have to say? Have you seen the way prices are going lately? At this rate, no one will be able to keep more than 3 properties at any one time. Oh yes. Keeping too many properties is often a bad thing for people, isn't it? You already know, dear Giles, am I right? The first thing I do after breakfast each day is to head to his establishment to pick up my copy of the journal. Oh, so now maybe I can find out. No, I can't. I thought maybe I could find out where the kiosk is. Oh, good old Giles. What's this place? It looks like there's a play on next week. Oh, it's just a theatre. Maybe I can get a ticket. Yes, I can. Let's have a look. So, the King in Yellow. Okay, cool. I'm guessing that's the same poster because it looks incredibly similar. Fine, so let's just look around here. Anything to see here? Nope. Let's keep going. Oh, I need to check the time, don't I? The time. Oh, it says after 11:30. It's 11:30. Wow, 12:37 a.m. Have I just read that completely wrong? I think I may well have. Okay, let's try and get to Dana Allen's house then. Let's see where she resides. So this is Fang Street, I think. Okay. Let's have a look. And thank you to those of you who are joining me once again, by the way. I appreciate your company. If you're as intrigued by this game as I am, by all means, please do. Give it a thumbs up. Help the algorithm to find you more Stadia-related content, and also about this awesome game as well. Where on earth? Ah, is this the kiosk? No, I don't think it is it? This is just a poster for... Oh, a light just went on. What's in there? I suppose that makes me a peeping Tom. I won't be doing that. Right, let's go. This way. This was the left we were talking... Oh. This is certainly not a kiosk, and I am absolutely far too late for anything now, aren't I? Well, let's have a chat anyway. I love the sound of the sea. I find it very relaxing. Having said that, it's best to keep your distance from the seagulls. Oh, God, all right. What do you have to say? I'm so sorry, but I'm rather tied up at the moment. Fair enough, friend. You can be on your way. I'm so sorry, but I'm rather tied up. Okay, so you're also tied up at the moment. There's a lot of people being tied up right now. In a city like this one, the law needs to come down hard. Yes, Mayor Wallace is on the right track, but he must be less permissive. Okay. I do have a map. I knew I'd missed it. For those of you rolling your eyes at me earlier on, please forgive me. I often overlook things like this. Okay, so how do I? Aha. Okay, so there's home. Florence's shop, the Hats Club. Well, that's obviously the cemetery. So, oh, Tang Street, not Fang Street. Apologies. Oh, the newsstand was just there. Right, so I am going to go back. Off, please. Okay, so let's go all the way back to the newsstand, buy the paper, and learn something about this incredibly eerie yet vibrant city. This is a very cool game. I'm loving the art style. It's so nice to watch. And interestingly, there's not really much happening on the screen, but it feels very much alive, which is interesting. So if only I continued this way just a little further, I would have come across, well, I'm guessing here. Just make sure. Oh, no, further along. I still got it wrong. Oh, what's in this box? A box with a barrel inside it. Okay, that's answered my question then. Very strange. Here we go. Giles's newsstand. Was there a person just there? I'm sure there was. It just disappeared. Right, let's have a look at Giles's newsstand. Oh, appeared in a puff of smoke. Good morning, Giles. Good afternoon, sorry. Hello, good sir. You cannot know the pleasure it gives me to welcome a new, decent citizen. I don't know if you've heard of our humble store, the centre of distribution for the only reliable news sources for miles around. The Journal, good sir. Don't even consider reading anything else. Yeah, it just seems like Giles would have had that kind of voice, don't you think? Let's carry on. But I'm making a faux pas, as is so often the case with me. Poor Giles. Let me introduce myself properly. I am Giles Stanbury, here to serve your good self and every good citizen, now and always. At my newsstand you will find the daily ration of current affairs and finance necessary to keep your business in order, and all the help this humble entrepreneur can offer. Let your faithful friend Giles get you off to a solid start. Please help yourself to a copy of the Journal, our preeminent local newspaper, the only trustworthy source of information for respectable ladies and gentlemen. And don't even think about getting your wallet out. Hee, it's on the house. Wow, how can I not accept the gift after that wonderful speech? I'm going to accept that. Thank you, Giles. Oh my, thank you, Giles. What a great way to begin the day. I'll accept it with pleasure. Your happiness is my happiness, my dear friend. Remember that your faithful friend and servant Giles will always be here for whatever needs you may have. Thanks, Giles. You also look a little bit like Geppetto from Pinocchio, if I do say so, which isn't a bad thing. He's quite a handsome older man, isn't he? All kinds of goods are crammed onto the shelves of Giles Stanbury's store. Right. Nice. So let's take a newspaper. The daily paper has an exceptional print quality and is highly resistant to the temperamental weather. Good. Can I take one? How do I take them? Mr. Stanbury must be one of the local merchant's favourite clients. It's clear he replenishes his shelves with great diligence. Okay. So what do we have? Can I? Okay, again, I'm probably missing something, so just bear with me, everybody. So I've done that, which is nice. I accept his gift. I've already got that. Of course, I have a mysterious play. Yes, I came across a poster about a disturbing theatre play, The King in Yellow, a drama never seen in the last 10 millennia. I should ask somebody about the poster. Who could know a lot about theatre? Wow. Sorry, wrong button. And there we go. So this is, it's got to be a document, right? The newspaper. Yay, the Journal. Day 2, I think. Oh, I've missed on day 1. Who is the newcomer? Oh, wow. So I'm already in the paper. The new arrival may be a friend of the late Henry Allen. So I'm not going to read that just for the sake of not boring the socks off of everybody with my dictation. Red Roses, Great Death. Dream Potatoes. Clinton's Grocery Store. So that's on Willow Street in Central Quarter. Okay, good to know. Cool on Silver Play. London's Market Supplement. Aha. So for traders from all over the country that want to learn how prices evolve in London. So drinks, £89 per shipment. So luxury is, of course, the most expensive thing. Personal health. Oh, wow. Interesting. Okay. So that's Okay, that's interesting. So I've read the newspaper. So that is day one. Oh, good. I'm glad about that. Okay, cool. There we go. Right, I think, is there more to look at through here? No, this is just the area. What's this say? No, okay, let's get out of Henry's. Out of Giles' shop. Okay, so the question is, where to next? Maelstrom Bridge, the Top Hat Club, Florence's shop. Where is the... Hold on, £5. What's the £5 for? I'm going to have to go there and see. I'm really quite far away. Maybe I can cut through this way. Just some rubbish on the floor. Remember, if you're having fun watching this video, watching me navigate blindly through the streets here, please do give it a thumbs up. It would be most helpful. It's a cart filled with fruit. They shouldn't leave it unattended or seagulls will eat them soon. Oh, wow. And there's a box here. Come on, what's in this box? Could be something nice in this box. Looks like it's just been brought from the docks. It still has a strong smell of sea salt. Okay. And this letter. Let's speak to somebody. Forgive me, I'm waiting for a friend. Okay. A lot of people waiting for friends here, aren't there? Let's see. This package gives off the scent of turmeric and ginger. Nice. What about this one? Has a pleasant aroma of spices. I could smell it for hours. Excellent. And this? A wooden box with a couple of glass bottles in it. It's probably poison or... Oh, I missed that bit. Never mind. Okay. What is... Oh, right. Bookshop. Can we go in there? We can. Oh, that's really cool. You can go anywhere you want by the look of it. So let's see what you're doing. Who are you? Can't you see I'm busy? Leave me alone. Well, that's... Okay. That's me. I shan't bother you again. Can you believe it? Come on, you must have seen the posters advertising the performance that's about to open. I don't understand how anyone could have decided to put on such a thing. That's not theatre. It's an aberration. Oh, fair enough. I wonder if it leads to his lodgings or if there's just more books inside. Maybe I should ask the owner of this bookshop about it. Okay, so the question is, where is the owner and who are they? The book that's been left wide open appears to be a diary, but it's written in code, and it's strange. I can see the most recently written page, and the date is from years ago. Oh, okay then. Let's see if I can... Yeah, I can get upstairs. Can I? No, I can't get upstairs. Never mind. So the question is, who is the owner? I don't think it's you. No, it's just a stranger. Can I go this way? No, there's nothing to go through there. Well, this is a bit of a shame. I've thought that I've been able to progress further here. Let's just see if there's anything I've missed. No, I want to talk to you again because you're grumpy. This drawer. No. Okay, well, I guess that's it then. Let's go. Oh, am I at a dead end? I think I am, aren't I? Oh, that's a shame. That really is a shame. Okay, so where was I supposed to go initially? List of things to do, so let's do that. So I've bought the newspaper, La Lumière. Oh, of course, La Lumière, that's what I'm supposed to do. So I forget things usually, so let's have a look. La Lumière, La Lumière. Well, some sort of a light shop, I'm guessing. Okay, let's go this way. Lodging Street. Oh, was that the one? Aha! La Lumière. There we go. And that should hopefully be on my map now. Not at all. Never mind. Okay, La Lumière, I'm here. I love how the people appear out of the shadows. That's a really cool transition there. Very cool. A strange bibelot has pride of place in Miss Peyton's shop window. Okay. Even the colour of the fruit seems to have been arranged intentionally. Florence Peyton's attention to aesthetic details is unprecedented. Well, good for Florence Peyton. These delicacies may be costly, but the aromas they give off make them irresistible. Wow, wow, wow. What are you doing here? Let's see. Can't you sound busy, leaving? It's you again from the bookshop. Alright, I'll leave you alone, buddy. You clearly don't want to be disturbed. A selection of Mediterranean oils and seasoning. Right. Can I? I'm going to the till, and the till often lights up. What am I doing? Oh, there we go. A very beautiful till, no doubt imported. Okay. A glass display cabinet containing expensive trinkets. Ooh, I'm expecting to be much the same. The choice of the translucent glass really increases your desire to ask the host to unlock the case so that you can discover the secrets hidden inside. Very, very detailed. Each one of the 3 compartments is dedicated to the jewelry of an ancient civilization. Wow. Alright, let's get this eagle, I think. A rotating display case protected by translucent glass. Well, how are you not looking at the massive bird-like structure on top? Okay, never mind. Aha. The rule of the 7. So, determined in the happy times, an upper limit on the movements of daily trade. Jews are seen as amusing, but there's also habits of speculating with the economy and a chess game of betrayals, half-truths, and espionage that provoked seismic tremors in the market. Limiting the transaction capacity to 7%. Sorry, 7 per family, apology, had 2 beneficial effects. Okay, I will read this afterwards at some other point when I'm not streaming. Can't you say I'm busy? Leave me alone. Wow, as you would get, there's lots of you busy people around, aren't there? Let's keep going, and hopefully Florence here, dear Florence, is able to help me. Here we go, Florence. Bonjour, bonjour, mon ami. You might know that I'm the owner of La Lumière, a shop where lights are always on for our customers. The lights of La Place Beau. Paris, and all it has to offer. Monsieur, Florence Payton stands before you. If you have any suggestions, they will be enthusiastically received. At La Lumière, we want to create the perfect shop for each client. Magnifique Orient. She seems to be forcing the accent. I'm not sure she speaks French fluently. was I supposed to do the accent? You want to trade? You want to ask her how everything is going? You have nothing to tell her. I want to see how everything's going. Let's see how everything's going. Ça va bien, Miss Florence? What a très gentil thing to ask, monsieur. I'm feeling ready. Or could I not be with this beautiful shop baron, n'est pas? So to tell you the truth, I'm a bit worried about my father's health. You offer to help, you ask what the problem is. I think I won't do any more accents. Let's just find out what the problem is. If there's anything at all I can do, Miss Payton, you need but ask. Oh, that's very nice, isn't it? There we go. Très gentil, but there's nothing that can be done. Okay, I have to do the accent, just a little bit. The same thing happens to my father every year when the winter approaches. It is the cursed fog, at least that's what he says. Goat, my dear sir, goat. His foot swells up, comme un pastèque. He is the old day in a foul mood, raging at the world. And my poor mother and Annie have to put up with la colère. I feel guilty for not being there, but there's so much to do in the shop. You downplay the effects of her absence, you make it clear that family comes first. Let's just make her feel better. Miss Payton, don't martyr yourself. I'm sure your parents will understand that you must attend to your business. Ma oui, even when he's gone mad with pain, my father never requests that I spend any more time with them. And yet, well, it's been a great pleasure to chat with you, however briefly. Très gracieux. Now, I must get back to my work because it won't do itself. Merci beaucoup for your exquisite manners and your patience. Okay, I'm none the wiser, unfortunately. I think I'm done in this shop. Let's go now. Right, so let's do let's do one more thing here. So let's see what else I have to do. So I've done that. Advice. So I've done that. So I've done these two. So it's organized. Where is it? She lives in one of the first manors to the left of my house. So I'm going to try and find Henry's poor mother. To my house, all the way down there. There's no fast travel, unfortunately, by the look of it. So let's just keep going. I mean, I'm hoping I'm not too late because this is quite the journey I've been on so far. Oh, I can't cut through anywhere. I have to go all the way back. Okay, never mind. It's quite nice how it loads up in segments. The map and the areas. That's pretty cool. I suppose it saves on processor power, but obviously that's kind of irrelevant with Stadia. But nevertheless, not a bad thing. No harm, right? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Almost there. I think I should go left at this next bit, just at the top. There we go. Right, down there. It's quite the walk I'm going on. So where is my home? This doesn't appear to be my home, does it? No, almost there, but it's one of the first. Could be this one. Oh, let's go in there. I shouldn't go around opening doors randomly. That's how one ends up in jail. Very true, my friend. Very true. Aha! I have no idea where I am now. What is this? Like everything in this city, this coat stand seems slightly out of place, as if it wasn't entirely real. Okay. What's this one? In someone's quarters, by the look of it. Okay. Notes from the Deacon of the Seventh Temple. Okay, I won't read all of that. It's Juliet's bottle of pills, the placebo she takes to try to relieve her insomnia without success. Ah, okay. And I get the impression that it's a long, long time since anyone has slept in it. Okay, got it. And what's out this window? Let's see. The window of Juliet Allen, my good friend Henry's widow. Okay, so that's not who I want to see. I want to see Henry's mother. Hopefully she lives in this one. No, this is actually Henry's office. Okay, so my friend Henry Allen's desk. Okay. Oh, wow, there's a lot of pictures here. A portrait of a man modestly framed. It's a face that is as handsome as it is conceited. I wouldn't want to know its owner. Nicely put. And the dirty windows indicate that the staff of the Allen household aren't particularly enthusiastic in their work. Well, that's fair enough, isn't it? So this chair is toppled. Why is that toppled? No one has dared to put it back in its place. I shan't do it either. Okay. Unless that's the chair in which he died. I mean, actually, yeah, it really could be, couldn't it? Every object on this desk makes me think of death. Perhaps I should stop coming to see it. Okay, yeah, so that means stop looking at the damn desk. And books. Can you look at the bookshelf? No. No, let's go this way then. Well, I guess I have to go upstairs, don't I? Oh, hello, people that materialise out of nowhere. Who are you? Come on. Juliet, right. She's looking down and it doesn't seem like she wants to talk with me right now. Oh, that's a shame. I feel like I know her already. Okay, then. Oh, you look like you could be Henry's mother. Dana, my dear, come and give this miserable woman a big hug. She does look very grumpy. The occasion couldn't be sadder, could it? My dear Henry had to die so that I could get to know his companion from his adventures in limbo. But even small joys are of great worth, especially when misfortune reigns. In you, my dear, I hope to find a confidant with whom I can gossip past the time of day in that way old women do. Okay, it's a bit presumptuous. Here, drink this up. You accept the drink, you turn down the drink. Well, I can't turn down the drink, can I? I'd be rude. Let's accept it. With great pleasure, Mrs. Allen. Dana. Call me Dana, my dear. Get it down, you quick. There are plenty more to come, and time is flying by. It really is. You know, dear, having you here makes it much easier to pretend to be respectable, especially for an old bitch like me. He he he. The truth is, all I feel like doing is weeping for my Henry, shutting myself up in a bedroom and never coming out again. But having you here with me gives me strength. It turns out the last letter my Henry wrote was for you. It was a great surprise. Why do you think he wrote to you, of all people? Because of your childhood friendship? Because he had no one to confide in? You have no idea. I actually have no idea. I mean, I would assume this one. But then, I mean, there is no right answer. Obviously, it's a sort of click and point and click game, which is great. You kind of make up your own story and you find things out in your own special way. But let's go for, I'll be honest, I have no idea. If I'm being honest, it came as a shock to me too. We hadn't spoken since we were children. Another mystery to add to the big mystery. I don't know what's happening to this city. Mysteries appear from nowhere, like mushrooms after the rain. Aren't you parched, dear? My throat's like a desert. Here, drink this and toast this poor old codger's health. Why not? Let's get another drink. Okay, I'll have it. That's what I like to hear. Isn't this punch delicious? My recipe, naturally. But don't ask me what's in it, because I won't tell you. Oh. Moving to an unfamiliar city all of a sudden, like that must have been like a seismic event for you. You don't know how much it gladdens me to see just how important my Henry is to you. But I can't help being curious. What exactly are your plans, my dear? Have you come just on business, or are you thinking about staying with us for a good while? Ooh. Well, I mean, I'm not really sure yet. I mean, business makes sense. And technically, if you're staying for business, then you're also going to stay there for anyway, so they sort of go hand in hand. Let's go the middle. I'm not sure. I still haven't decided. I think I still need to get started, get to know the city a little bit. Very wise move, most wise. Although, please allow me to say that this is that this city is kinder to the resolute than to the startled. Okay. There are opportunities here, big opportunities for those who dare to seize hold of them. Oh, look how long I've been keeping you already, and this party was intended for you to meet some important people. Tee-hee-hee, what a disastrous host I've been. I let you go now, just one warning, do not go looking for our dear widow. Poor Juliet is still very upset and isn't up to socialising. I'm sure you'll excuse her. Before you go, my dear, have a last drink with me to our brilliant future. Why not? Let's accept another drink, Dana. Down in one. Down in one. That's how you should live your life. Gulp it down. Tee-hee-hee. Oh, I'll leave you with our illustrious guests. Don't be shy. Mingle, talk, listen, and above all, smile. What sage advice. Wow. This is interesting. What do you reckon? They're going to tell me to go away. Let's see. Oh, okay. Maybe not then. I've heard you're new to the city and want to do business. I've got a proposition for you. Killer hats. For him, for her, for kids. Oh, okay. Killer hats. Cool. Right. Now, I'm going to end the stream here just because it's 46 minutes in, and I think that's a good point to end. So, what I will do is I will leave it there. But once again, if you have enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out and also helps the algorithms in finding similar content for you and other Stadia content also. Similarly, I would like to once again thank Jack Deslip for his very kind funding of this game for me to enjoy, and also for helping support the indie developer community. That's also a fantastic thing to do. And as mentioned, his details will be in the description of this video also, so please do check him out. That's it from me. Thank you so much to everybody who joined me on this stream. Remember, thumbs up to the video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and once again, much appreciated for your company, and I will see you on the next one.